Singer inside. 3 from the wing. Rebound by Montanari. Singer the putback attempt, and she's fouled. Redmond fouls on number 15, Allie Wild, her first personal foul, second team foul. Cheyenne Singer will be at the line with 2 shots. Singer perfect on the first one. 4-1 Redmond lead 2 minutes in to this first quarter. Singer too strong. Danvers able to control the rebound, and they'll get a fresh shot clock over the head of Villancourt. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. The opening round of the 2020 MIA State Tournament, girls D2 North bracket. The 9-seeded Danvers Falcons at the 8-seeded Tewksbury Redmond. Redmond able to get it over the half court. Cafferty was thinking about it. She'll take the step back jumper now. Too strong. Rebound comes all the way out. It'll be Danvers basketball. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. So the Redmond able to get up to a hot start on offense. Have been ice cold here in the last few minutes of play. Try to kick it out for Singer. Now for Yeba, 15 to shoot. Try to throw it up over the top of Cafferty, but great defense from Cafferty to swat away from Villancourt. Wild. Stolen away as it was right in the passing lane of Montanari. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. So Redmond able to catch a break there as Montanari was not able to hang on to the intercepted pass. Played 3 minutes here in this first quarter, 4-1 Redmond. Cafferty inside for Wild with the layup. Allie Wild from Julia Cafferty. A nice move there from Allie Wild. And a foul is called quickly on the other end. Redmond fouls on number 3, Lexi Palomino. Her first personal foul, third team foul. Gabby Chisenham will be at the line with 2 shots. Chisholm too strong on the first. Chisholm able to get the second. It's a 4-point Redmond lead, 4:40 left in the first quarter. Redmond able to escape the trap. Nice swing over to Cafferty inside. Can't finish the layup. Wild tried to keep it in, but her foot was on the line. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. Palomino nearly able to steal that away. The pull-up jumper for Chisenholm was way off the mark. Rebound for Palomino. Nice pass out to her sister Lexi. The lefty layup, she's able to finish. Lexi Palomino from Katie Palomino. And the Palomino is able to team up there to give the Redmond the 6-point lead halfway through the first quarter. Defense has been very strong for the Redmond, pressuring the guards right at the top of the key for no inside movement. Backdoor pass for Yeba. Ball is on the floor. Looks like we'll call a jump. Jump ball. Danvers keeps possession. As Danvers makes some substitution as Bazeni checks in and number 4, Emma Dunn. 7 seconds left on the shot clock for the Falcons. Will able to get it in. They get it back to Yeba. Nearly poked away Falcons got to put one up, and that is a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation, Redmond ball. Redmond, great on-ball defense, that entire 30-second shot clock. They're able to force a shot clock violation. Redmond's 14th straight MIA state tournament appearance here today. Palomino on the wing, quickly swinging it back to Lexi. Now back for Katie Palomino. Try to fit in the tight window, and a blocking foul is called. Danvers fouls on number 1, Reese Pizzeni, her first personal foul. First team foul. Number 34, Maddie Stovesand checks in for the Redmen, replacing Kylie Tibbetts. First charge foul for Danvers tonight. It's charged to Pizzeni. 8-2 Redmond, 3:23 left in the first quarter. Quickly back to Stovesand on the inbound. Palomino will take the pull-up three off the front rim. Wild able to bore with a rebound. She can't finish. Stovesand over the top, able to grab the rebound. Nice pass for Wild in the and one. Allie Wild from Katie Palomino. Danvers fouls on number 22, Gabby Chesum, her first personal foul. Second team foul. Timeout, Danvers. And what a second half of the first quarter it's been for the Tewksbury Redmen, exploding. Now have the 10-2 lead, 3:10 left in the first quarter play.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
Welcome back live here at the Romano Gymnasium. I'm Andrew Della Piana, here for the D2 North Girls opening round matchup between the Danvers Falcons and the Tewksbury Redmen. Early first quarter here, 10-2 Redmen, 3:10 to go here in the first quarter. Wild at the line with the one free throw, trying to make an and one play to give the Redmen a 9-point lead. And the free throw from Wild is good. Number 4, Erin McIntyre checks in for the Redmen, replacing Julia Cafferty. So Wild's able to extend the lead to 9. Largest lead of the game for the Redmen. It's been the defense that's really propelled them to this lead, as they hold Danvers to 2 points here. Danvers trying to look for an answer. Yebel with the pump fake, and a clear travel is called on Dunn. Traveling violation, Redmond ball. And this Danvers offense just seems all out of sorts right now. Can't seem to do anything with the basketball except to cause a turnover or a bad shot. McIntyre able to check in for the Redmen. That one's deflected out of bounds. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. Palomino will bring it from one side of the court to the other. 12 to shoot for the Redmen. Palomino trying to look for Wild inside. She'll find herself at the back of the top of the key. And a travel's called the other way on the Redmen. Traveling violation, Danvers ball. So turnovers back and forth ways, is some miscommunication there from the Falcons. But they're able to get back in the hands of Chesum. Strong defense there from McIntyre. Chesum with a tough lefty layup, an air ball, and that'll go back the other way. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. A lot of substitutions coming in and out for the Falcons as they aren't able to sustain a stable offense. Right now, 2 points with 2:10 left in the first quarter for the Falcons. The Redmen clinging to that 9-point lead. Wide will kick it out for Lexi Palomino. Go with the lefty dribble. Stovestand on the screen. Nice pass inside for Katie Palomino. Kick it back out. Great ball movement from the Redmen. They find a good shot for Palomino for two. Lexi Palomino from Allie Wild. And the Redmen, the unbelievable ball movement has been the story of the first quarter here. 11-point lead with 1:40 left in the first quarter. Danvers just seems to be moving along at the perimeter. Now they find it inside for Nessinger, and it's stolen away by Palomino. Nessinger, who is unstoppable in the last win for the Falcons. Danvers fouls on number 4, Emma Dunn, her first personal foul, third team foul. So Dunn charged with her first of the night. Nice pass for Stovestand for two. Maddie Stovestand from Erin McIntyre. The easy lay-in for Stovestand off the nice inbound pass from McIntyre. And it's a 13-point Redmen lead, 1:10 left in the first quarter. An open three for Pizzeni off target. Stovestand just off her fingertips. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. Pizzeni able to get the E-round, and that's swatted away by Allie Wild. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. Allie Wild coming out from nowhere to swat this thing off of the inbound. Minute left in this first quarter. Screen from Pizzeni. A bad shot inside there from Yeba. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Wild will take the three from the corner. Too strong. McIntyre tried to tip it back to her, but Wild moved out of the way. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. Number 2, Julia Cafferty checks back in, and number 14, Mary Kate Callanan checks in for the Redmen, replacing Katie Palomino and Allie Wild. A strong first quarter from the Redmen, 15-2 lead. And which two teams came into this one with the same record, and a carrying violation is called on Pizzeni. Carrying violation, Redmen ball, and it's been all Redmen here in this first quarter of play. 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McIntyre closely guarded by Yeba, and she's gonna force a turnover. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. So McIntyre can't control it close to the sideline. And Danvers most likely holding for the final shot of the quarter. 15 seconds left in the first. They'll throw a lob pass to the inside. And another Danvers turnover. Out of bounds, Redmen ball. And just a sloppy first quarter from the Danvers Falcons. Have not put any good shots up on this Redmen defense. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Palomino's got to hurry. Callanan, she's got to put one up. She will. And that's off the mark, and that'll do it for the first 8 minutes of play. And that's the end of the first quarter, fans, with the score of the Tewksbury Redmen 15 and the Danvers Falcons 2. In a first quarter dominated by the 8th-seeded Tewksbury Redmen, not looking like your typical 8-9 seed matchup. Redmen will have a 13-point lead going into the second quarter. You're watching the 2020 MIA State Tournament on Tewksbury TV.
Many medicines used to treat colds and flu contain acetaminophen, a pain reliever and fever reducer found in hundreds of over-the-counter and prescription medicines. But taking too much or more than one medication containing acetaminophen per day can damage your liver. So always read the label and don't take acetaminophen if you drink 3 or more alcoholic drinks every day. To learn more, visit fda.gov/OTC pain info. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Food and Drug Administration.
Welcome back here live at the Romano Gymnasium. I'm Andrew Della Piana. Here it's the D2 North Girls opening round matchup between the 9-seeded Danvers Falcons and the 8-seeded Tewksbury Redmen. Our first quarter dominated by the Tewksbury Redmen from start to finish in this one. 15-2 the Redmen with the lead and the basketball. Nice screen from Callanan. into the game is Marcelletta, who throws it right to someone wearing the color blue. Chisholm home on the steal, but Marcelletta stealing it right back. But it looks like we got a foul on Marcelletta. Looks like they did not call a foul on that one, more of a warning for a tripping violation on Alyssa Marcelletta. And Cafferty able to read that well, but able to just tip it out of bounds. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. Marcelletta nearly stole that one away. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. And it's been the defensive presence of the Tewksbury Redmen that is Danvers searching for an answer here on offense that they just cannot seem to find. The only 2 points of that Danvers first quarter came via 2 free throws made by Dunn and Nasinger, and a clear travel violation on the Falcons. Traveling violation, Redmond ball. And as we said at the start of the broadcast, this is a 9-8 matchup. Two teams with the same record coming in at 11-9, but the Redmen looking the much better team here in this first opening 9 minutes. Nice pass for Stovsand on the inside for 2. Maddie Stovsand from Julia Cafferty. And as we mentioned in that first quarter of play as well, the ball movement looking very well put together for the Redmen. And Cafferty caught for the foul. Redmen fouls on number 2, Julia Cafferty, your second personal foul, 4th team foul. Number 11, Katie Palomino returns to the lineup for the Redmen, replacing Julia Cafferty. So Cafferty will step out with 2 fouls next to her name. Over the top, in Singer, it'll be Yeba way off the mark, as Montanari tried to stave it for Danvers, but it goes right into the hands of Palomino. Redmen will go back on offense, up by 15. 1:30 into the second quarter. Swinging around the perimeter, Stovsand tried to find Callanan inside, and it's tipped right into the hands of Yeba. Yeba trying to escape Marcelletta as Wild and Tibbetts look to return to the action. Yeba waiting for someone at the top of the key. Chisholm finally gets open. It's tipped by Stovsand, stolen away. 2-on-1, the Redmen go back the other way. And it's out on Palomino. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. And it looked like a clear kicking violation as Mark Bradley signaled. And we will have a kickball violation. Kickball violation, Redmond ball. Number 15, Allie Wild, and number 22, Kylie Tibbetts return for the Redmen, replacing Maddie Stovsand and Mary Kate Callanan. So official from the far side came in, overturned the original call from the ref on the baseline. It is a kickball violation. Fresh 30-second shot clock for the Redmen. Wild tried to force a pass to Palomino, picked off in the passing lane is Chisholm. Chisholm with a pass nowhere near her teammate, and Wild is fouled. Danvers fouls on number 5, Christina Yeba. Her first personal foul, 4th team foul. Still, Danvers without a made field goal in this ball game. 17-2 Redmen, 5:40 left in the first half. A lot of open space for the Redmen, but Palomino with a few extra steps. Traveling violation, Danvers ball. Marcelletta will come closely in on the inbound, but they'll just throw it over her head to Yeba. An offense that has produced zero movement from the Falcons. They've just been trying to throw it inside. Tibbetts read that perfectly. The Palominos up to one another. Lexi Palomino lays it in. Lexi Palomino from Katie Palomino. Timeout, Danvers. And the Redmen on an absolute roll right now, an 11-0 run. Currently for the Redmen, 19-2 Redmen. It's beginning to become a blowout here from the Romano Gymnasium. 5:17 left in the first half.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
Welcome back to the Romano Gymnasium. I'm Andrew Della Piana. Opening round of the D2 Girls North basketball bracket. The 9-seeded Danvers Falcons at the 8-seeded Tewksbury Redmen. It's been all Redmen in this one, 19-2 the score. 5:17 left in the second quarter. Danvers only 2 points in this one coming via free throws, and it's just been an ugly one for them on both sides of the basketball. Redmen just been dominating on each end. Danvers looking for some sort of spark. Tightly defended by Marcelletta to force a turnover. Out of bounds, Redmen ball. And the Redmen fans knowing the hard work that Alyssa Marcelletta put in on that play to force a turnover for the Redmen. Under 5 minutes left in this first half. Palomino looked like she got away with the travel on that one. Tibbetts, the long two, too strong. Palomino's able to grab the rebound. Clock did not reset due to the miss on the air ball from Tibbetts. Chisholm's able to poke that away. She's able to escape the defense from Wild. Back the other way comes Yeba. Danvers playing out of the Northeastern Conference, the Redmen out of the Merrimack Valley Conference, and we're starting to see a clear difference between these two conferences in the MIA. Nessinger with the glass. Cheyenne Nessinger. And Nessinger gives Danvers their first make of the game from outside the free throw line. And that's only 4 points on the board for Danvers. Look at the passing display from the Redmen. Kylie Tibbetts from Allie Wild. Tic-tac-toe for the Redmen. 17-point lead, under 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Marcelletta trying to come with the steal from behind. Yeba at the top of the key, and Yeba able to lean right into Palomino to force a foul. Redmen fouls on number 11, Katie Palomino, her first personal foul, 15 foul. Christina Yeba will be at the line with 2 shots. So Yeba gets 2 at the line. No good on the first. As some subs for the Falcons come in. Yeba able to make the second of 2 free throws. 16-point Redmen lead. Redmen able to escape the trap from Danvers. Palomino finds herself open at the top of the key. Rolls in and out. Rebound for Pizzeni. Pizzeni, just a sophomore here, pushing the pace for Danvers. Now kick it out to a fellow sophomore, Christina Yeba. Try to go inside for Nessinger. Blocked from behind from Wild, her second of the night. And a foul is called. Danvers fouls on number 20, Julia Valancourt. Her first personal foul, 15 foul. And Allie Wild tally that one up, second block of the night. Wild nearly stolen away from her. She's able to tip it out to Marcelletta. Another foul is called on the Falcons. Danvers fouls on number 5, Christina Yeba, her second personal foul, 16 foul. Take a look at a quick little game reset. Under 2:45 left in this first half. Redmond, the 21-5 lead. Palomino called for the travel. Traveling violation, Danvers ball. And Danvers able to get the inbound pass in after the tough defense from Palomino. Yeba, great contest from Palomino. She's able to force a steal. Wild with the softball spike out to Palomino. The Palominos can't finish on the layup. Is Lexi Palomino there. Pizzeni stretch past the length of the court. Tipped by Tibbetts, but Nessinger is there. Cheyenne Nessinger, only 5 points now for her. Danvers leading scorer all season. Tibbetts can't finish at the rim. Palomino tried to escape the trap there, but a travel's called. Traveling violation, Danvers ball. Under 2 minutes to play in this second quarter. 14-point Redmond lead. Stolfsan returns to action. Number 34, Maddie Stolfsan returns to the lineup, replacing Kylie Tibbetts. Marcelletta quick on defense to guard Pizzeni. They got Nessinger at the top of the key, deflected. Stolfsan looked like that went off of Marcelletta's head, out of bounds. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. Number 14, Mary Kate Callan checks back in for the Redmen, replacing Allie Wild. And a weird deflection there, Stolfsan off of McIntyre's head. He'll stay with the team in blue. Skip pass. Nessinger nearly stripped away. 2 seconds, the shot will be short, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation, Redmond ball. So a minute 25 left in this first half. It's been all Redmond in this one. The winner of this one will take on the number 1 seed and the defending Division II champion, the potential THMS, in the quarterfinals on Thursday night at Pentucket. Palomino step in, long 2. Lexi Palomino from Katie Palomino. And it's been all Lexi Palomino and Allie Wild in this one for the Redmen. Under a minute left in the second quarter. Dribble handoff with Emma Dunn and Pizzeni. Pizzeni now for Chisholm. 6 to shoot for Danvers. Chisholm's gonna have to put one up. And she will. Short of the mark. Palomino tips it to her sister, Katie. 30 seconds left. 3-second difference. Marcelletta will put one up, and she drained it. Alyssa Marcelletta for 3 from Katie Palomino. And it looks like Marcelletta just heaved that one up. I don't know how that one found the bottom of the net. Redmond lead by 19. 7 seconds left. 5 for Danvers. They'll find it inside. Defense from Callanan, but a foul is called. Redmond fouls on number 11, Katie Palomino, her second personal foul, 16th foul. Cheyenne Singer will be at the line with 2 shots. Good on the first one. Number 4, Erin McIntyre returns for the Redmen, replacing Katie Palomino. So 2.5 seconds left here in the second quarter. 18-point Redmond lead with Nessinger at the line for one more free throw. Too strong. Stolfsan the board, and that'll do it for the first half. And that's the end of the first half. Fans of the score, the Tewksbury Redmen 26 and the Danvers Falcons 8. And definitely not the first half we expected here from the Romano Gymnasium. The Redmen come out flying in this one. They have the 26-8 lead over the Danvers Falcons in the opening round of the D2 North Girls opening round. We'll take a short break, 10-minute halftime. You're watching the 2020 MIA State Tournament from the Romano Gymnasium.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Redmond, a commanding lead in that first half. They took a 26-8 lead going to the locker room. I was just told by our cameraman doing the work for here for us tonight, there's some technical difficulties to start the game. So if you weren't hearing any audio, it's from some technical difficulties within the system, trying to live stream it for the first time this season. But hopefully we're able to get that cleaned up for the remainder of the first quarter. So again, both teams making their way back to the court. 16 minutes down, 16 minutes to go. Redmond trying to earn a spot to face Pawtucket on Thursday night in a 1 versus 8 seeded matchup, trying to look for an upset. But they got 16 minutes left of basketball to play here. Close out the Danvers Falcons. Danvers basketball to start the third quarter of play. Danvers managed only 8 points in those first 2 quarters, with only 4 points coming via a made basket. Danvers with the hot start early. A quick jumper from the outside is off from Montanari. Redmond able to grab the board. Trying to add to their lead quickly. Redmond back with their starting 5 back on the court. Wild has dominated the matchup inside. Palomino short on the 3. Wild able to drive by her defender. Wild able to grab the board. Miss. Put back from Palomino. Top of the backboard. It'll be out of bounds. Out of bounds. Danvers ball. So Lexi Palomino, the leading scorer for the Redmond in that first half with 8, tying the Danvers Falcons in that first half as well, followed by Allie Wild with 5. Danvers down by 18 with the ball. They try to go inside for Nessinger, stolen away by Cafferty. Chisholm will take that right back, a bounce pass for Villancourt inside for Nessinger. Cheyenne Nessinger. So Nessinger, 8 points for Danvers out of the 10 they've scored in this one. Lead down to 16. A minute 30 into this third quarter. Tibbetts kicking it out for Palomino. Stripped as she was driving to the rim. Fall out of bounds, it'll stay with the Redmond. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Over the top to Wild. Wild, the free throw line jumper. She got it. Allie Wild. The senior captain committed to playing basketball next season at Emmanuel College, trying to lead the Redmond to another deep playoff run in their final season. Lead back up to 18, played 2 minutes here in this third quarter. Yubba was thinking about taking about a 3. A pass from the inside for Nessinger is good. Cheyenne Nessinger. And Palomino able to just keep that over. And it looked like she did then step out of bounds. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. Great defense there from Yubba. And Mark Bradley is going to take a timeout. Timeout, Redmond. First of timeouts for Mark Bradley here tonight. These teams up by 16, 5:46 left in the third quarter. You're watching Redmond basketball here on Tewksbury TV.
Jason, let's go see your room.
How was it? Is it good?
Welcome back to action here at the Romano Gymnasium. I'm Andrew Della Piana. For the 2020 MIAA State Tournament, opening round matchup between the 9-seeded Danvers Falcons and the 8-seeded Tewksbury Redmen. Danvers finds himself down by 16, 5:40 left here in this third quarter. Nessinger, cross-court pass for Sissom, and it's blocked by Wild, her third of the night. Danvers was able to get control of the basketball back. 10 seconds on the shot clock for them. Yeba stripped away from Palomino, and a foul is called on Yeba. Danvers foul is on number 5, Christina Yeba, her third personal foul, first team foul. So Yeba charged with her third of the night. And just a lot of miscues here for the Falcons. A nice little behind the back move from Palomino. Wild kicking it out for Cafferty, tips it to Tibbetts, short. A few bounces, and Wild tried to grab the rebound, slipped off her fingertips. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. We'll reach the 5-minute mark left in this third quarter of play. Redmond 28, Danvers 12. Palomino nearly got the steal on this one, but Yeba's able to grab it back. Try to go inside for Nessinger. Great defense from Wild to prevent the heave-up shot from Yeba. Rebound for Wild. Wild, look at the vision for Wild. Lexi Palomino from Allie Wild. And Allie Wild showing her vision very well there, and a nice pass to Lexi Palomino for another assist. Nearly picked away by Palomino. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. Wild able to tip it to Palomino for the steal. And Palomino had escape. Sounded like a whistle came in, but Wild no good. The referee's calling time as Reese Penzeni's down on the floor. Looks like she's able to get up on her own power. You see her hobbling there to the Danvers bench as Emma Dunn will sub in for her. So back to action here. Wild in the corner. Cafferty tried to fit it in a tough spot, and it went past everyone. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. So halfway through this third quarter of play, Redmond up by 18. Nessinger will get to the line for 2. Redmond fouls on number 15, Allie Wild, her second personal foul, first team foul. Cheyenne Nessinger will be at the line with 2 shots. No good on the first. Number 34, Maddie Stovsan returns for the Redmen, replacing Kylie Tibbetts. So Tibbetts will take a seat for the Redmen as Stovsan returns to the action. Both free throws are off from the senior center for the Falcons. Redmond will reset at the top of the key. 15 to shoot, halfway through the shot clock. Stove Sand now for Wild. Take a step back. Looks like it got tipped on the release. Redmond hounding the basketball. Danvers able to escape out of the trap. Closely guarded as Palomino will now stick back on to Cheslin. Cheslin over the head of everyone. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. And the sub coming in for Danvers. Looks like it's Sabrina Asiello. A very young Danvers team. Only 3 seniors on this roster. But it's been all Redmond here tonight. A nice give and go from Palomino and Wild. Cafferty, too strong. Wild able to grab the board and stripped out of bounds. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. So Wild was going up with the ball, but it looks like Messinger is able to get a hand in and swat it away. Get it out wide to Wild. A nice head fake, blows right by the defender. Messinger able to grab the board. She'll tip it out to Anderson. Anderson, just a freshman, in for the Falcons. They'll kick it out wide. Asiello, way short of the basket. Looks like we're gonna go foul. Redmond fouls the number 2, Julia Cafferty. Her 3rd personal foul, 3rd team foul. And it's 2 new substitutions in for the Redmen. Replace Wild and Palomino and Cafferty all coming out. Danvers with the ball. Inbound for Anderson. Too strong. The put back. As Stove Sand's able to grab the board on that one. 2:10 left in this 3rd quarter. Redmond still with that 18-point lead. Callanan swinging it over to Stove Sand at the top of the key. McIntyre. Marcelletta. Driving with the lefty layup for 2. Alyssa Marcelletta. Marcelletta taking it with the lefty layup. Largest lead for the night for the Redmen. It's at 20. Great defense from McIntyre on Yeba. Palomino able to strip it away. From Dunn, it looked like. 90 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Redmond looking to increase their lead. A nice pass. Marcelletta can't finish the lefty layup on that one. A nice pass for Stove Sand. And Yeba hit the floor. Redmond fouls on number 10, Alyssa Marcelletta. Her 1st personal foul, 3rd team foul. Timeout, Danvers. And head coach Pat Valu taking a timeout for Danvers. 1:19 remaining in this 3rd quarter. The Redmen just 1 quarter away from advancing to the quarterfinals.
When I first saw Turtle, my heart was full. Now anything but lonely.
We had this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet,
We discover
they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
Welcome back to the Romano Gymnasium. I'm Angelo Della Piana. 1:19 left in this 3rd quarter. The Redmen lead by 20 in the opening round of the D2 North Girls sectional bracket. It's a single elimination tournament here in the state tournament, and it's looking like one team wants to win and the other one just wants to go home. Marcelletta nearly causing a turnover. McIntyre tipped it out of bounds. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. Again, like we said, the winner of this one will go to the #1 seeded Pawtucket on Thursday night to face the defending D2 champions. 5 to shoot for the Falcons. Palomino's all over that one. And a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation, Redmond Bowl. And it's been that kind of night for the Danvers Falcons. Playing out of the Northeastern Conference, they're not used to playing teams that have faced a whole schedule worth of D1 opponents of the Tewksbury Redmen. The whole MVC is composed of mostly D1 teams that the Redmen have faced. And it's definitely boosted their talent this season to face a Danvers team. Palomino, no good from the corner. Back the other way comes Anderson. Anderson, the lefty layup off the side. Rebound for Callanan. 18 seconds left in this third quarter. Most like the Redmen will hold for the last shot. 10 seconds left. 7, 5, and a travel's called on Callanan. Traveling violation, Danvers ball. 4.2 left in the third quarter. Get an inbound for Yeba. Tight defense from Marcelletta. And did they get a foul off before that? I think they might have. Let's see what the call is here. Redmond fouls on number 10, Alyssa Marcelletta, her second personal foul, second team foul. I'm not sure if that's the end of the quarter because there was a foul called. And looks like that will do it for the fourth quarter, I'm pretty sure. And that's the end of the third quarter, fans. The score that Tewksbury Redmen 32 and the Danvers Falcons 12. So I wasn't sure if they were going to add that few seconds on to the end of the third quarter, but we'll just head right into the fourth with no break in the action. So better for the fans at home to keep things moving. So 8 minutes left in this one. The Redmen trying to get a rematch with Pentucket they faced earlier in this season. The Redmen lost a heartbreaker off a call that looked completely out of the ordinary. Ali Wild over the free throw line on a violation that gave Pentucket the buzzer beater win to give them the 37-35 win here at the Romano Gymnasium. The Redmen would love a second crack at the defending D2 champions. Back to action here at the Romano. Marcelletta will take one inside 3. Ball is on the floor and a jump ball is called. Jump ball. Danvers takes possession. So the freshman Ellie Anderson able to cross over half court. Asiello on the wing, now at the top for Yeba. Almost out of the reach of Anderson. Tightly guarded by Marcelletta, 10 seconds to shoot for the Falcons. Yeba coming off a screen. Short on the jump shot is Montanari, and a foul is called. Danvers fouls on number 4, Emma Dunn, her second personal foul. Second team foul. Looks like we got an offensive foul on the Redmen. Redmen illegal screen is called on number 10, Alyssa Marcelletta. It's her third personal foul, fifth team foul. So an array of turnovers back and forth here to start this fourth quarter. Marcelletta tips it right in the hands of Nessinger, and she'll get to the line for 2 off the foul. Redmond fouls on number 14, Mary Kate Callan, her first personal foul, 16th foul. Cheyenne Nessinger will be at the line with 2 shots. So Nessinger, who's got 10 of the 12 Danvers points, senior season, able to make the first. Number 11, Katie Palomino returns for the Redmen, replacing Alyssa Marcelletta. So we said Nessinger, a senior at Danvers High School, her final game here tonight. Good on the second. McIntyre able to get the inbound in for Palomino. Palomino with tons of space in front of her. Minute played in this fourth quarter. Redmen lead by 18. Callanan at the top of the key. Now for Palomino, getting a screen from Callanan. The lefty layup, and through the contact, Lexi Palomino. Danvers fouls on number 34, Cheyenne Nessinger. Her first personal foul, third team foul. Lexi Palomino will be at the line with 1 shot. A career night for Alexi Palomino. Short on the free throw. Nevertheless, Redmen lead back up to 20. 6:30 left in this final quarter of regulation. Palomino reading that lane perfectly. Palomino through the contact. Katie Palomino. She was waiting for the bump for Anderson. There was no foul call on the play, but she plays right through it. Largest lead of the night for the Redmen at 22. It'll be Pizzeni inside for Nessinger. It's tipped by Palomino. It'll be Redmen basketball. Out of bounds, Redmen ball. Looks like Nessinger got a final hand on that one. The whistle came in before the inbound. I think it's just to shut the shot clock. Palomino, now for McIntyre, a nice screen from Callanan. Callanan blocked by Nessinger. Back the other way comes Danvers. 5:30 left in the fourth quarter. Inside for Nessinger, working in the post. And a timeout from the Danvers sideline. Timeout, Danvers. 5:21 left in this one. Redmen the commanding lead at 22. It hasn't been in doubt all night. Redmen looking to go back to the quarterfinals.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up, and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
Welcome back to the Romano Gymnasium. I'm Andrew Del Piano. Live here for this special presentation of the 2020 MIA State Tournament. Opening round of the D2 North Girls bracket. The 8-seeded Tewksbury Redmen have a commanding lead over the 9-seeded Danvers Falcons, 36-14, and 5:21 left to play in this one. Danvers, 12 seconds left after, 12 seconds on the shot clock after the timeout was called. Now down to 7. Tipped, looks like it by Palomino, and some miscommunication there by the Redmen. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. Looks like Palomino tipped that one out, and McIntyre and Palomino tried to come together. Quick off the inbound. Arciello for 2. Sabrina Arciello. And the 2 from the elbow from Arciello. Feels like it's been a while since Danvers has put one in the hoop. Stovestand tightly guarded by Bazzeni, stolen away by Nessinger. 2-on-1 for the Falcons. Nessinger right at McIntyre. Can't finish up the layup, and Callan stepping out of bounds. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. Looks like some new faces coming in for Danvers. Starting to extend their bench a little bit more. We'll inbound it. Jumper from the elbows off. Rebound for McIntyre. 4:30 to go in the 4th. And nobody picking up Palomino. And Nessinger swatted from behind. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. And Nessinger, I think it was more of a bait there on Palomino to put that one up. Lexi Palomino straight away, she got it. Lexi Palomino for 3 from Katie Palomino. And Lexi Palomino absolutely lights out tonight for the Redmen. She's got the lead up to 23. And Kat McDonald and Rachel Pitcher about to check in for the Redmen. Halfway through the 4th quarter play. McIntyre almost able to get the steal, and a backcourt violation is called. Backcourt violation, Redmond ball. Number 12, Kat McDonald. Number 25, Rachel Pitcher checking for the Redmen. Replacing Lexi Palomino and Erin McIntyre. And an unbelievable night for Lexi Palomino, the star in this one. And she's going to lead the Redmen to a spot in the D2 North quarterfinals on Thursday night. So we got McDonald and Pitcher checking in. First time in their careers they've seen some playoff action. Callan can't finish at the rim, but she'll get to the line for 2. Danvers fouls on number 34, Cheyenne Nessinger, her 2nd personal foul, 4th team foul. Mary Kate Callan will be at the line with 2 shots. Callan, a swish on the first. The Danvers starting to clear out their bench just a little bit more. Cheyenne Nessinger coming off for the final time in her career. She'll get a standing ovation from the fans here that came out to the Mana Gymnasium from the Danvers side. Callan, no good, but Palomino able to pick her up, get a fresh shot clock for the Redmen. So the Redmen haven't played in 9 days, have not skipped a beat here tonight. Stovestand for 3. Maddie Stovestand for 3 from Katie Palomino. And Maddie Stovestand out here drilling threes now for the Redmen. 45-16. And a great thing here by Mark Bradley, putting in some of the JV players from the Redmen. This is an awesome sight to see. As Danvers shot clock running out. Out of bounds, Danvers ball. Number 5, Victoria Lavarnia. Number 45, Cassie McDonald. And number 13, Sam Ryan checking for the Redmen. Replacing Mary Kate Callan and Maddie Stovestand and Katie Palomino. 3 seconds on the shot clock for Danvers. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Shot clock violation, Redmond ball. And the Redmen leading by 27 in this one, able to get some of the JV players in this one. And the 2 varsity players out there full-time for the Redmen, McDonald in pitcher. 2:30 left in this 4th quarter. Lavarnia getting a screen from Ryan. A nice pass to Cassidy McDonald, the older sister. Inside for McDonald. Can't get it over Anderson. Anderson picking up the pace here. She'll drive to the right. Tight defense from McDonald, and the foul is called on Cassidy McDonald. Redmond fouls on number 45, Cassidy McDonald, her first personal foul. Team limit. Danvers is now in the 1-1 bonus. So 17th foul on the Redmen. They'll shoot free throws. Number 10, Chloe Callahan will be at the line with the 1-1. Callahan goes bank on the first free throw. 43-17 Redmond. And a senior guard playing in her final game. Must be great to getting some action here. She's off the mark. Kat McDonald able to pick up the ball on the floor. 2 minutes remaining in regulation, 2 minutes. So the Redmen 2 minutes away from a date with Pentucket on Thursday night. McDonald getting her on board. Kat McDonald. And Kat McDonald able to finish on the putback. Anderson way over the net, and we'll get a jump ball. Jump ball. The Redmen take possession. Looks like a freshman coming in for Danvers, Delaney Flowelling. Coming in for fellow freshman Ellie Anderson. 1:39 left to play in this one. Redmond just looking to close things out. Lavarnia will find fellow freshman Sam Ryan in the corner. Try to go baseline, and a foul is called. Ryan's going to get to the line for 2. Danvers fouls on number 15, Kaylee Marcello. Her first personal foul, 15th foul. Sam Ryan will be at the line with 2 shots. Ryan short on the first one, looking for her first career varsity point. Number 32, Riley Veets checks in for the Redmen, replacing Kat McDonald. So Ryan can't get that one to fall. McDonald for 2. Cassidy McDonald. And the lead is up to 30 now for the Redmen. It's pouring it on, and another forced turnover. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. And the Redmen 72 seconds away from advancing to the D2 North quarterfinals to take on the 1 seed Pentucket. Lavarnia. Nice ball handling skills. McDonald straight away off the mark. Redmond will stay with possession. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. Exactly 60 seconds left here in this 4th quarter. Pitcher will be the inbounder. Nice pass for McDonald. A nice little up fake from Cassidy McDonald. And she'll get to the line for 2. Danvers fouls on number 14, Delaney Flynn, her first personal foul. 16th foul. Cassidy McDonald will be at the line with 2 shots. McDonald good on the first free throw. 48-17 Redmond. And what an unbelievable night it's been for this Tewksbury Redmond team. Dominating from start to finish. Not even giving Danvers a chance right out of the gate. In this one, 50 seconds to go. A nice move there from Jordan Ortons. She'll get to the line for 2. Redmond fouls on number 13, Sam Ryan, her first personal foul. Team limit, Jordan Ortons will be at the line with 2 shots. Ortons can't get the roll on the first. Orton's short on the second, rebound for Pitcher. 13-second difference between the shot and the game clock. Lavarnia showing off a few of her ball handling skills. Nice fake from Viets. Ryan the putback attempt. Viets able to grab the board. They'll stay with the Redmond. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. So the shot clock is dead. 23 seconds left in this one. So you're looking at the future of the Redmond right here. Cassidy McDonald. Cassidy McDonald from Rachel Pitcher. And the final 10 seconds left in this one. 5 left for the Redmond. Down to 2. And the final buzzer, that is it. And that's the end of the ball game. Redmond win. The final score, the Tewksbury Redmond 50 and the Danvers Falcons 17. Fans with the win tonight, the Redmond advance to the quarterfinals in the D2 North Girls bracket. They will go to Pentucket to take on the Pentucket Sachems on Thursday night at 7 p.m. That'll be at Pentucket High School. Fans, thank you for joining us for tonight for the opening round of the D2 North Girls State Tournament. Good night. And fans, that'll do it for our coverage for Redmond basketball this season. The Redmond are off to the quarterfinals. Unfortunately, we won't be able to give you guys coverage for that one since it's on the road. But a special thanks to our people at the telemedia department and our cameraman all season, Brian Dorrington and Jason Marshall, for their hard work all season, especially in that football season and that now the basketball season conclude. That'll do it for our 2019-20 basketball season. We'll see you guys next season. Thank you for watching all year long.